Good morning, everybody else on stream. Good morning, good morning. Sorry, I'm a minute late. I had to go get some coffee, and the kettle took its sweet time in this cold to boil. Good morning, Tommy. How are you doing? Right, okay. Need to get my bearings quick. I think the aircraft should be loaded already. Yeah. Right, and I'm ready to go. And I will quickly do the trim.
Trim up.
We can pull the truck. I haven't listened, obviously, because I need to know if we can hear the guys. If they can hear us. Hello, Christer. Hello, Dave. Hello, Peter.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Get this thing going. Good morning, Mark. Nice to have you on board. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, guys are in a hurry, eh? As usual. We've got an SAA landing on runway 31. Did he land? Is he done? Is he still coming? Thank you, Tommy.
All right. All
Good morning,
doors and
Jean-Pierre.
hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Sorry, let me try again. Thank you, Tommy. And morning, Jean-Pierre. The guy spoke over me there. Who's this guy? I don't see him. It's probably done. When was this? It does give me a timestamp. Okay. Yeah, this was the week of new things. To all you guys, I haven't had the chance to thank personally. Dave, I think you're one of them. I don't think I've thanked you personally. I'm busy working through the list of all the guys that contributed. Okay, so I'll get to everybody.
Type has been inserted. Release parking brake.
But thank you very much for helping me to get this new graphics card. You guys were awesome in doing all that for me. So today we're sporting a lovely 5070 Ti with 16 gig of VRAM. I tell you what, I've had a few flights with it, and it is such a difference from the previous card. It's amazing. It really is amazing. 012, why does it say we're underground? Okay, probably because it's taking reference from the runway. Okay, that's Laurie. Let him finish and we get our story sorted, and then we'll push. And then apart from the new graphics card, Jacques also contacted me. He used to make lots of liveries for me. You guys know about them. Some of you are flying his liveries. And he also made that famous Zibo Skymatix livery that's included in the Zibo package. And he gifted me this one as well for my birthday. So thank you to everybody. This has been an awesome week. And it's not even birthday yet. My birthday is only coming still. So I'm enjoying all the fruits already. Right, okay. I think we're ready. Just out of courtesy, we'll just give Laurie a chance because he's already done his pushback. We don't want to interfere with his operation there. Nice turnout. 8 of us. Yes, JP. Yeah, that's in actual fact, it's not next week. It's it's at the start of the following week on the Sunday. So there's a whole week in between. So Saturday in a week is the 9th, Sunday the 10th, correct? Yeah, basically a week. Let's call it that. while we're waiting. Before start procedure. Let's get going.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Cologne, traffic Skymatix VA 6, taxiing to hold point Alpha 1 for runway 31 right via Sierra, Mark, Bravo and Alpha.
Yeah. I got notified when the settlement was reached, and also I'm glad it's over now. Hope SAFIR meets the needs of the pilots now. Cologne traffic Skymatix 001, push and start gate Charlie 2.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I hope he sees that I'm coming. Come Lori, come Lori.
Lining up runway 31 right, takeoff.
Guys, I hope you've got your coffee ready. I hope you're going to enjoy this flight with us. Please make sure you're... Make sure your seats are upright, trays are stowed, and your seat belts are fastened. We're on our way. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Cologne traffic Skymatix 049, taxi to runway 31 right, Skymatix 049.
N2.
Goes in.
Cologne traffic Skymatix 459, taxi to runway 31 right.
Max, good morning. Goeiemorgen. Welkom.
Skymatix 459.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Morning, Sean.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set.
N2.
Sean, just listen.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Just listen to my voice. You will fall asleep soon. How's that? I'll try my best, buddy. I'll try my best to get you there.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Starter cutout. Engine
Before
start
taxi procedure.
complete. Before taxi procedure.
Hello, Kies. Ah, I'm ringing. Hold
Before
on.
taxi procedure complete.
Tower is disconnected and bypass
I am
pin
ready
has
for
been
before
removed.
taxi
Hand
checklist.
signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time. Servus.
Right, okay. Get my bearings back. Good engine starts. Everybody else is happy. Everything is configured. Just for the heck of it, let's quickly do this calibration. We don't want issues later. Right, that is all set, so we can put that away. Full in traffic, Skymatix 001, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 31, right via Alpha. Brakes released, there we go. Recall,
Traffic Skymatix 04,
brake
takeoff,
check,
runway 31,
and we're okay. Morning, Wycliffe. Yes, good morning. Very well, thank you.
Taxi lights on.
There's no need to taxi very fast because we're going to end up in a situation of hurry up and wait because of all the traffic there in front. So we might as well take it easy, take our time to get there because of that 3-minute takeoff rule we've got. So, like I said, I hope you guys have got your coffee. Sounds good, Wycliffe. Because of my IVAO status and agreement, I can no longer participate in anything on VATSIM or stream it or do anything. Got an interesting way of handling things, so I just stay off VATSIM.
Cologne traffic, Skymatix VA 6, lining up runway 31 right and waiting.
It's very restrictive, actually. I don't think it was there always because, I mean, I still used to fly VATSIM and I still used to stream VATSIM. And then I got this letter saying, no more. Good morning, Neil. Welcome. Good to see you. Hello, Rob. Morning. So just by counting the numbers, there's 3 people, so there's 9 minutes before I can even think of taking off. Might as well just take it easy, like I said.
Skymatix VA Flight T8 on Alpha. Taxi to Alpha 1, holding short, runway 31 right, Skymatix VA Flight T8.
Zibomod Changelog 356, taking off runway 31 right.
No, it's not. It's not.
Line up and wait, runway 31 right.
I configure the strip to what I need. It's not about what I show on screen as much as I just don't think they want to lose guys like me to the opposition, you know, so that's why they're so very restrictive. But I can change the data strip at the top to anything. Yeah. No, I make sure. I give the order the previous evening already. That galley must be stocked. My buddies need to have everything they need.
356, airborne, passing 1,100 feet.
You can go raid it. Oh, no, that... It's part of this Benny overlay, all right? There's some things you can change in it, but not all of it. Okay, so you can play with the design slightly, but not much. But it's all part of Benny overlay. So if you search here on YouTube, you need to search here, because I don't know how else to get hold of this guy, Benjamin. BENE overlay. Then you can get it. That's the one. Yeah, it's all part of his system. The only negative thing about it is it's old and it runs off XP UIPC. Right, so if you don't have XP UIPC installed, then you have a problem. And if you have the latest XP UIPC installed, you cannot open the little program that runs the bar until you are spawned at the gate, because it will block explain, it will not load. Shame, man, Mark, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Mark, but you know, everything works out at the end, you know, for us guys. Don't let it get you too badly, man. But we can always chat on Discord later. Yeah, it's from the video on YouTube that I got the link, and then I got the download and got everything going. That's why I always refer everybody to YouTube, because I have no idea how else to get hold of this guy. I believe he started a Discord at some point in time, but I've got like 100 Discords here that I never even use. I must actually get rid of most of them because they're just taking up space, you know, so I need to find the ones I really use and keep them. Do a bit of housekeeping. There's been a bit of a taxi, eh?
Skymatix 459, taking off runway 31 right.
Morning, Vaughan.
Take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
No, there isn't that many updates, Peter. Dot 41 is latest.
09, line and wait, runway 31 right, schematic 09.
Zibo's busy working on the new Explain 12.3 version of the Zibomod. So he says he's analyzed the code and the stuff, the requirements basically, for getting the new 3D radar going and things like that. So he needs to start writing his code now. I believe that was like a week ago already, so I believe it's already started. So it doesn't help he gives us that update until we have 12.3. We need to wait for it, otherwise it's just, you know, a placeholder. Oh, he's okay. He's very busy, huh? That's a plan, Mark. That's a plan. Rob, I use a combination, but mainly I use the tiller. So on the Bravo, my second last lever on the throttle quadrant, because the Bravo has got, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So let's call it number 5 from left to right. I've actually made a tiller. So I taxi with that. And then every now and then when I'm obviously drinking coffee and my hands are not available, then I would kick the rudder. But it's basically the tiller really that I'm using to taxi with. And there's Anthony. Here is Anthony. Anthony, if you can hear me, I hope you're okay, man. I sent you WhatsApp after you texted me yesterday and you never responded. We all worried about you, so try let us know you're okay. There's Pule. Who was the other guy that was behind us? There was someone else as well. Unless I just didn't notice it was Anthony at the time. Yeah, good morning to the 2 new subscribers. Mark and Franita, welcome. Hope you guys enjoy this crazy family of ours. I never started the timer with the previous person's.
Traffic schematic 09,
there we go.
taking off runway 31 right, schematic 09.
Right, so once he starts moving, I'll click my timer for 3 minutes. we go, 3 minutes. Let's put web eye up, see if anybody is incoming. Who's this guy? Where is he going? Nope. Towards us. Cologne traffic Skymatix 001, taxi into position and hold, runway 31 right.
Approaching 3-1 right.
Current traffic schematic 049, airborne, passing 1,000 feet and climbing to flight level 370.
Runway 31 right confirm.
049.
On runway 31 right. On runway 31 right. On runway 31 right.
Right, I'm back. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
But Linda, we got it. Flaps 5, green light. Everything's okay. Toga.
Stabilized.
And Cologne traffic Skymatix 001, takeoff, runway 31 right.
Takeoff thrust set. knots. Throttle hold.
Christer, I've done quite a bit of testing, yes. And I have not flown in the high scenery problematic areas like in the UK, certain areas, okay? I haven't done that, but I've flown South Africa, I've flown America, now we're flying Europe here. I'll show you my settings and stuff when we are in the cruise. And so far so good, I must say, this is excellent. So far I don't really have to worry too much about moving sliders up and down. When we get to Amsterdam and Heathrow and London City and Manchester, you know, it's a different story. We might have to drop the sliders a little bit, but so far this thing is excellent. Right, LNAV, ENAV on, yeah, and we're climbing away, all good. The only thing I did disable on my system at this time is global forests because of Simheaven. If Simheaven is on, you don't need it. And strangely enough, I'm suspecting it. I can't prove it yet, but I'm suspecting it's part of why I have stutters sometimes. So now that I've taken it out, it's even smoother, which is why I'm suspecting it, you know. That was the one thing I did move a bit.
Flaps 1 set. Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
That was a nice
Flaps up
takeoff.
and set.
That's it. That's it. We're in agreement, Krister. Oh, this looks so beautiful. I'm going to bring up my settings just quickly for 2-3 seconds. I don't want to interfere with Pule's takeoff there at the back, because I mean, I'm going to interfere if I keep it up too long. Just have a look quick. Take a screenshot. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Where is it? Graphics. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'll show it again a little bit later on. But that's just amazing graphic settings. Can't imagine that I'm flying with it like this. It's just so cool. Never been able to do this. Not like this. Wow, look at that. Just look at that. Plantier, welcome to the family. Not bad at all. This morning, gentlemen, as a matter of interest, it was interesting to see this in real world. I haven't seen it actually before. They actually used both ends of this runway. So Ryanair was taking off from the other side, and the rest of the aircraft were taking off from the side we've been taking off. And they just took turns. It was amazing to see. I don't know if it's some arrangement they have maybe with Ryanair, because where I parked is literally next to the Ryanair base, so it's much easier. And as you saw, the taxi is long, so it's quicker to get out if they do it that way. And I mean, it was like either no wind or one knot wind. It was, good to go either way. But it was interesting. The runway we use here was the active runway, and then Ryanair took off on the opposing side. And I'm talking real world now, not simulator. I'll put up nice screenshots there. What's some ATC? Yeah. EDDS approach. Okay, no, that's not even going to affect us. Nothing yet. But we're going to pass over some pretty storms. Let me get this on screen, see if I can show you. Look at this. Can you imagine? So we are up here, that's me. There's the mouse. All right, and we are obviously going down there. Looks like fun. Christian, I saw you were talking on one of the platforms. I'm not sure, Discord, Facebook, wherever. I saw you were talking about that. That sounds nice, man. Excellent, Jean-Pierre. Okay. Long as it works for you, buddy, then it's fine. I'm sitting here, chat, and I don't see that the mic is muted. I don't know when I muted it. So, Krista, let me just maybe repeat it. I saw you talk about this pilot deck thing. I'm glad it worked out for you. I can't remember if it was Facebook or Discord or whatever, but glad it worked out for you. Weightlift, yeah, Benny overlay, Old Faithful. I like things stable and working. You know, I'm not the guy to chase after fashion and all kinds of gimmicky things. If I can see a clear benefit, like what we had going from ortho to ortho now to map enhancement, you know, that's good progress. I don't mind that. That's cool to change. Otherwise, I'm keeping stuff that works, eh? Let me just check my sound. Yeah, I was fiddling with sound a little bit the other day. Okay, that sounds a little more lively. Let's get this also a little more lively. There you go. One of my test flights, I started up with the wrong audio at default, and then I had a lot of sound in my ear, so I had to turn it down, and I've obviously forgotten to turn it back up. I say it does sound a little bit nicer. Okay, Tommy, now I'm glad I remembered now. Yeah, you guys must never be shy. If you can't hear anything or something sounds off, you must tell me. Because I obviously can't hear what you guys are hearing. You know, and my reference is obviously they're not the same. So it's cool if you say. I'm a creature of habit, man, and I tell you what, map enhancement really made a difference. Absolutely.
1000 to level off.
I'm also sitting here with a couple of terabytes unused, no use for it anymore. Must be honest with you. I've never attempted it. I don't play any other games. What I am interested in, okay, just because that was, you know, part of my life for a long time, was Battlefield. If Battlefield 6 comes out and it's worthwhile, I'll probably get that again. But I'm too old and slow for these first-person shooters. My son kills me in a second. I didn't even see him coming. You know, so that'll probably be a purchase just for, you know, old time's sake. Thank you, Scotsman. Can you try LIPE now? Yeah, there's lots of bad weather. Check there. It looks promising, Wycliffe, but the previous Battlefield was an absolute dud. People hated that thing. It just got abandoned too quickly. I mean, it was a waste of time and money. So I think this one will be better. I hope they learned their lesson. You see, Scotsman, see that weather? Look, it's going to be fun. Yeah, those big fingers. Yes, sir. Top of line. It means that I need to do a step climb. So let's do it. It's supposed to be 3.7. It's supposed to be 3.7, but I only had it up to 3.5. Yep. Scotsman, I don't know if you, I know you were here, but I don't know if you heard the whole story last night or the previous night when Twixter was here with us on stream. We were talking about all the things, the tests that we did, you know, to try and figure out if it's on our side or Laminar's side, what the issue was with the Zibomod. And so we all did, well, me and him did all kinds of testing and stuff. And, you know, just to make sure our side is in the clear. And then when Zibo comes, we'll find out the rest. Yeah, got it.
1000 to level off.
I know you were there. I just don't know if you heard the whole story from the beginning. Yeah, that N1 is high, eh? And she's climbing. She's doing her best, trying hard. Was dit Patty lekker en jy, man? My wife's sending me WhatsApps, guys. Sorry, that's why I'm laughing. Yeah, I've heard good things of that iFly, eh, Patty? Go grab your coffee. I've got a huge mug this morning. I made sure. That's why I started like a minute late, because I had to wait for the coffee to, well, the water to boil and to get the coffee. But yeah, it's nice and big and I'm enjoying it. Yeah. This one is as good as 3 cups. It's a nice big one. So I'm like 3/4 of the way. So I suppose you can say I had 2 cups already. Wow, look at these clouds, eh? That's pretty. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And with the new graphics card, that's capable of actually doing it proper for me and streaming and doing all the other things at the same time. That really helps, man. Yeah, it's default weather, Tommy. This is X-plane weather. I have tested the xEnviro. It does start up with this card. It does seem to work with X-plane in its current form, but it's old. And I'm waiting on Andre to actually give us an update whenever he's ready, you know, so we can start testing that again. But at this time, we're using default weather. Also, for the guys using Active Sky, I had to stop using it because I kept on getting art controls modified crash to desktop. It was driving me nuts. And just by disabling it, that went away. So, I don't know if you guys are having the same thing, but I've seen guys on the forum, same story. Active Sky, art controls modified. Poof, dead on the screen. Back to desktop. Yeah, that's true, Tommy, as long as it doesn't crash you out. But remember, if it starts happening, okay, just disable it, try it without, and then try again. Scotsman, that's an interesting question. And my answer is very simple. Unless xEnviro or Active Sky beats the depiction. Okay, the only reason why I would still use them is for reliability of the air pressure. Okay, if X-plane has now evolved past the nonsense of not having the correct METAR at the correct time, not having the correct air pressure at the correct time, making it difficult to fly online, for instance. If they've overcome that, then they're one step ahead now, okay? But we'll have to see if Active Skies is in any way, shape or form even going to update what they have, because the active sky depiction is bad compared to the X-plane depiction of the clouds. I mean, it's very flat in active sky, and you've got nice volumetric stuff in X-plane now. So that's a big difference. But active sky used to be much more reliable in terms of the barometric pressure. Sorry. And that's also one of the reasons why I like xEnviro, because when you look at the METAR, you get what you get. You get what you expect. You know, it's not this fluffy pie in the sky. We show you one thing, but we give you a different thing. You know, that also doesn't work for me. So, circling back to what we are expecting in X-plane 12.3. We're kind of hoping that the weather engine would now have come to, you know, maturity, that it would have now reached the end of the line of the development, except for maybe small enhancements. But we're looking for stability. We're looking to get proper METARs. We're getting, you know, looking to get them at the right time when you need them. You know, not days and weeks later, or weather failures or whatever. So we're looking for that stability. We're looking for reliability and dependability. If X-plane can give us that, then they are a few steps ahead of the others. You know, so let's see what happens. Fly sim, you need to put your log file in Discord and have the guys analyze it for you, because that will tell us why it's crashing. We can't tell you how to fix it if we don't know what's causing it. So the best advice is join our Discord, find the X-plane 12 room at the bottom somewhere, or sorry, X-plane 11, apologies, and upload your log file in there and ask for assistance. Let the guys analyze it and tell you the recommendation of how to stop the crashing. I hope, Scotsman. Now, when you've joined, just make sure when you're in the welcome room, at the top left-hand corner, there's a little room called Start Here Rules. You have to go click on the OK button, otherwise you're not going to get past the first page. It's a little trap I built into our server to prevent the bots and the hackers and all the other scum of the earth to get in there. And if there are anybody listening to my voice now and you are stuck there and you just don't know why and how, it's easy. Look top left. It clearly says the Start Here Rules. Go click the OK button. That's all you need to do. Then you have access to the whole wonderful world of Zibo and Skymatix. And if the Start Here Rules, if that little OK button doesn't give you access, just send me a private message and we'll make a plan, because I have found that the stupid bot that is doing that every now and then does get a hiccup, but usually it works. 99% of the time it works. Yeah, you need to untick that box. If you disable the downwind by ticking the box, then you're screwing yourself already. Yeah, Skynet. It's a big story, my friend. Yeah, I will. But the moment we get job in your area again and we've got time, I'll definitely stop there. We've got, I don't want to exaggerate, but maybe there's a good 6, 7 or 8 clients in your area. And we just need the order to go there. Then, you know, once we're there, it's easy to jump ship and quickly stop at your place. Hello, Andrew. Good morning. Right, we're at 105 nautical miles. I better start prepping. Let's see what we are facing. Right, so this is the airport, the approach chart. 1089 is the frequency, 113 is approach course. We're going to look at our intercept altitude. Where's that? 2,500 will be intercept altitude. Should be fine for the intercept there. We're class C, so 327 on the ILS for our decision altitude. And going around, we're going to go up to 4,000 if we need to. Right, let's start setting up. Frequencies, minimas, courses. Here we go. Oops. 1089, 1089. Yep, that's correct. 189, 189. Frequencies, minimas. 327. Oops. That thing is so fast. 327. Courses. And while we are here, let's set auto brake. 113. Alright. Descent platform altitude 2,500. 2,500. Oops. I think that's it. No, maybe I've got it wrong. LIPE, that's correct. 1008. 008. One ton difference. 2.1. We have next page forecast request. Current temperature is 25. It's heated up nicely. If you go down on the left-hand side, look for, let me see, where? SimChat. There's a group called SimChat, and then there's a room called XP11 Chat. Throw it in there. There we go. Oops. Right, there we go. Okay, so BFD set up, MCP set up, FMC is done, frequencies, all those things are done.
Ready for descent procedure.
Right, FlySim, I've got your log file here, and it tells me that the crash is not in X-plane. Okay, you need to go to your Windows Event Viewer, find the crash, then take a screenshot and put it in here as well so we can help you troubleshoot. Whatever crashes is on the outside. So the first obvious question is, are you on the latest video graphics driver? Is your X-plane up to date? Is Windows up to date? Did you exclude the antivirus from scanning X-plane? All these things are questions that needs answered, because the crash is definitely not in X-plane according to this log file. It happens on the outside because it crashes your X-plane so fast that it can't even write a crash log. Hope that makes sense to you. Okay, good. So that's one thing taken care of. The next thing also that I didn't mention was your Microsoft C++ runtime. Is that up to date? Is your hard drive still healthy? Have you checked it with something like Crystal Disk Info? You know, maybe you've got a bad sector or something on the hard drive. There's a couple of things. You're going to have to go check out what is the faulting module in your Windows Event Viewer, so we can get a bit of a grip on what's happening.
Approach top of descent.
Bologna traffic, Skymatix 04, fully established ILS 12, 17 miles.
Right, let's induce a little bit more drag, get this thing to descend a little bit faster. Need to play catch up again. Yeah, you're gonna have to get the information from Windows Event Viewer so we can start seeing what exactly it is that's the faulting module. What is doing that? Good morning, Jet Power. What are you doing? All good thus far, man. Good. All right, we've got a tower online, it seems. Ooh, I better go check. Wonder if it's SASA. No, it's not SASA. Arrival and departure, runway 33. What on earth do we have? Oh, we've got 12. Why does he want 33? Or is he? He's obviously new. I hope he changes his mind. There's no ways that he would use 33. It must be 12. There's a 7 knot headwind and a 4 knot crosswind on 12. There's no point in using 33. No, that's information alpha. Now I'll have to update it. No, he can, but it would be stupid in layman's terms for him to do it with a tailwind. If the wind was insignificant, it's a different story, but it's not. Yeah, I think it's because he's connected recently. He still needs to update that. Leonardo. And if he insists, we change the FMC and we oblige. It's easy as that. We'll see when we get closer. Ah, that's why you were so quiet. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh wow, look at that cloud. Oh my goodness, both clouds. They're so pretty. That's really nice. Ah. Ooh, look at the lightning. That is really nice. Yeah, this is really nice. Excellent, Christer. It's good to hear. Yeah, the aircraft's kind of in the way. Okay. I miss flying in the cockpit, man. I miss that jump seat, I tell you. It's always fun. The way it looks right now, I'll never get another chance. Sad, but true. Yeah, I know. Yeah, look here, we've got another airport that's messing with autos now. What happened there? Weather update thingy. Terrible when you move from one to another. I hope. That's just a... No, it's not. That looks like default explain, yeah. Nice authors just do this bland thing again.
Bologna, Skymatix 459 is established on ILS for runway 12. Skymatix. Yeah, no, I've been through those storms with the Boeing. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, man.
Skymatix 459. I can see you in my arrival. I don't know why. Clear to land. Wind 075 at 9 knots.
Gents, I'll be back in a minute. I just need to sort out the little doggy. She's asking to go outside. I'll be back now.
Skymatix 04 on the block, John stands 110, request frequency change.
Skymatix 04, Clear to change frequency on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
122.8 for Skymatix 04. Thank you for the coverage, sir. Bye bye.
Bologna, Tower, Skymatix 356, vacated runway 12.
Skymatix 356, taxi to scan 112 via Tango Shell and Sul.
Taxi to stand 112 via Tango, Sierra and Zula. Skymatix 356.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Okay, I'm back.
Approaching transition.
Mark, it sounds good. You must go for it.
Ready for approach checklist.
Don't they throw the anchors?
Good morning. Established on ILS approach runway 12, Skymatix Alpha 9.
Skymatix 049, runner 12, clear to land the wind 150 at 5 knots.
Clear to land runway 12, Skymatix Alpha 9.
To slow down. There he is. He's right in front of me. We're getting too close to each other now. Use the gear to help slow down a bit. Mark, you never know. You can always go to private jobs. You can always do that. Go back to jets, corporate flying. These maps, they make it slow down. Right, there we go. He sounds like he's
Bologna, Tower, Skymatix, switching to Unicom. Thank you for the service. Goodbye.
No, that's not JP. Sorry, that was Dave. Go.
Bologna South, 449, request taxi
Skymatix 459, sorry. Taxi to stand 104 via Tango Sierra and Zulu. Sorry again.
104 via
Mark,
Tango
let's take
Sierra
the
and
chat
Zulu.
to Discord later. I might also know people that can talk to you about something like that. Righto, speed brake is armed, auto brake is set. Linda, you've got the lights, passengers, seatbelt signs on. We're all okay. We're all okay. Global minimum approach speed. We're like a 10-mile
Ready for
difference.
landing checklist.
Hey. What's that? Thank you, Scotsman. Bologna traffic schematic 001, Boeing 738, 15 miles, final for runway 12 on the ILS.
Skymatix 001, Roger, runway 12 clear to land, wind 172 at 8 knots.
Thank you, sir. Clear to land. Runway 12, schematic 001. I've noticed we have traffic, so I'm just repeating what he's saying. I'm slowing down like crazy because I'm hoping JP can get off the runway before I get there. Just 10-mile difference between us. Thank you, Tommy. And thank you, Sean. Yes, sir. Blue up, brown down. Oh, this looks so amazing, so lovely. How beautiful is that? Ja, very high, Neil, very. It's okay, Alex, don't worry. Welcome. No problem. Mac, are you still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
Excellent. He said 4,000. Alright, so let's quickly up that. Here we go, runway's there.
Skymatix 049er, taxi to stand 106 via Tango Sierra and Zulu.
Radio altimeter.
Taxi to stand 106 via Tango Sierra and Zulu. Skymatix 049.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Skymatix 047, monitor unit 122, decimate. Bye bye, thank you. Skymatix 049, you're taxi on Tango now. You're on Tango Romeo and Zulu, and you proceed to 107.
Approaching 1, 2.
Clear to land runway 12.
400. 300. Approaching decision height. 200 minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Skymatix 049, monitor unit 122, decimate. Bye bye, thank you.
Reverse unlocked. Auto brake in use. Stabilized.
EQT changing, bye bye, ciao, thank you for your service. Skymatix 049.
60 knots. Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
Skymatix 001, I can hear you. Taxi to stand 1, correction, 219 via Tango Sierra and Zulu.
Stand 219 via Tango Sierra and Zulu. Skymatix 001. Can you hear me now?
Affirmative.
Thank you. Right, so I'm at the end of the runway, so I need to go back up. I was speaking to my son and I'm muted. He was asking me something and then I lost track of the mute. Yeah, compared to what I usually do. What did he say? 209, or what stand number did he give me? I didn't write it down. Oops. After landing procedure. Come on. After landing procedure. Come on, Linda.
After landing procedure.
Can you just give the stand number for Skymatix 001 again?
Send 219er.
219, thank you.
After landing procedure complete.
Trying to find it. I'm not too sure. Let me just see. A little bit forward. Thank you.
Flaps up and set.
I'm gonna have to turn left at the next one and then look for it. It's somewhere there. Okay, that's my cue to switch to one. Unicom. Do that now. It's the next.
001 on block at 51. Monitor Unicom 1 to decimate. Bye bye. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your service, sir. Have a good day and happy to fly with you. Okay, the scenery numbers.
Bye bye, guys.
The scenery numbers don't correspond, but we're close enough. We won't get a cigar, but we're close enough. Somewhere there. Somewhere in this area. Come on. Stop, man. Yeah, I saw it on the map. It's literally behind me now, the way I'm parked. But if you look, it's gonna be that one probably. That's the 19. That one. Because there's nothing here. So yeah, the way I read it, that's the 19 over there.
Come out to
actually.
008, please squawk 1712.
Guess what? It is the 19. It's this one. Prachtig. Cheers, buddy.
008 negative 1712.
Take my screenshot.
Squawking 1712 for Skymatix 008.
Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Yay, full marks for landing. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Sorry, Mac, go.
I was going to say it was a very nice landing.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist.
That looks nice airport scenery as well.
Yeah, and it's default. I mean, there's nothing loaded yet. It's really default.
Wow.
Very nice. There's Anthony coming. I see we lost 2 of our soldiers in the battle today. Not sure what happened there. Anthony's our last one in.
Someone's signing off in your chat as well, Nika.
Okay. Yeah, that was Armand.
Good morning, Tower Commander 008. Establish an ILS for runway, and I have information Bravo on board.
Skymatix 008, Roger. Runway 12, clear to land. Wind 135 at 6 knots.
Clear to land runway 12, Skymatix 008.
Here's a balloon. Woo! All right, Mark, enjoy. We'll talk later on Discord. You too, mate. You too. Nice to hear from you again. Glad you were here today. Ah, yo, that is terrible timing. Press the wrong button. Silly Billy. And that is it, family. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for everybody watching and all the support and love and all those other things. I hope to see you tomorrow then. And you must have a good rest of your Saturday. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you, Nico. Nice stream.
Thank you, Mac.